7:39 is the time. It's AM 650 KGAB Radio. My name is Glenn Woods. Thanks for joining me. Sitting in the studio with me, just off to the side where the coroner hopeful will be. Who you know, Rebecca, by the way.
I do, yes.
Yeah, okay. So she was sitting down. Now it's your turn, Zach Martin,
right,
with Kids Deserve Dads, and I am pleased to be sitting here working with you. We both know Andy Johnson. I've worked with him when he was fighting the EPA. Now he's got the whole case, which I don't even want to get into, the poor guy, what he's going through right now, but it's exactly what you're fighting for.
Right.
And I remember I was up in Massachusetts for a while. Mm-hmm. It just was appalling to me that if a dad goes to court, there's a divorce case, they're going to talk custody and so on. In Massachusetts, the man has no chance of winning. It isn't going to happen.
Right.
She's going to get everything, the whole farm. So I come to Wyoming, and this was a year ago. I'm sitting in my office. I have the window open, and I can hear chanting going on. And, well, you guys are having a rally right over by the courthouse there. So I go down and start to talk to you guys about what's going on, and it turns out the same exact problem exists here in Wyoming,
right,
which surprised me because I thought Wyoming would be better when it came to parental rights and making sure that dads get a chance to spend as much time with the kids as maybe mom does. Where does this problem stem from? Well, how did this start?
Well, it's national. And the federal government in the 70s actually put together the Social Security Act of 1973, a plan to reimburse the states for collecting child support payments. And so all the states since then have gone out there and made it so one parent gets to have the kids and the other parent is a visitor and pays money. And then the state gets to collect that money, and then the federal government pays them to collect that money.
Isn't there something in it as well that there's just a natural assumption, well, the kids need to be with their mom?
Right. Right. And the kids do need to be with their moms. I mean, they need their moms and they need their dads. They need to have both families to help raise them to be right. Everybody's got a role. You know, dads do things differently than moms do. Moms do different than dads do. Both grandparents, both sides of families are important and impactful in raising these kids, and that's a large part of what I think a lot of problems we see with our kids nowadays is.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so it's been a problem here in the state of Wyoming, but here's the good news. You've made headway, right?
Right. Totally. Okay. Yeah, we've been doing really good. This last year we got 2 laws changed, very impactful laws that should hopefully bring equality more towards the state of Wyoming, and we're working on some other major changes going into this next legislative session in 2019.
Well, hearing you speak at the rally last time, it didn't sound like you got everything that you wanted, but you made some strides anyway.
Yeah, we made some strides. You know, it's been since the 80s that the Supreme Court ruled that shared parenting was not favored, and unless both parents agreed, only one parent got to have the kids and the other one didn't. The Supreme Court ruled in a case in May affirming that our bill was correct and legal.
Wyoming Supreme Court.
Wyoming Supreme Court, yep. And so therefore, since May, our law we passed in January or February is actually a law allowing that judges can make shared custody recommendations even without both parents agreeing to shared custody, which is a huge change and significant.
But we still have a long way to go. And one of my questions to you and both some of the other people who are working with you.
Right.
So we get to the courts. Okay, the law has changed. The Supreme Court agrees.
Right.
But don't we have judges and also lawyers who are used to doing it the old way? Will we have to overcome that, or will they just make the changes with the law?
Well, I think we're going to overcome that. There is no real oversight for judges, so there's no way to tell without being present in each courtroom what they're deciding in every case. And that makes it difficult. But we need to educate the judges and get them on board to understanding what's best for the kids, providing them research, and hopefully they'll start reading the things that we're posting and things that we're doing around the community and seeing that all the research shows, you know, that kids need both parents in their lives, and shared 50-50 parenting is the way that we're going to have our kids having the best results in society.
Okay. Another thing I'd like to see changed is, and I know a lot of this has to do with the lawyers, but boy, this whole process is so expensive. You want to help those kids. Don't drive the parents broke doing this.
Right. Well, what we're working on, hopefully, is shared 50-50 being the standard, and then we go work backwards from that. And if that's a standard, then if both parents are good people, which 95% of divorces probably are both good people, it's just that they don't get along, which is okay. That's human nature. But just because you don't get along doesn't mean you need to have a further, more deeper and emotional fight that's going to be detrimental to the kids and to both parents. You should just separate and know that both parents love the kids, and that, hey, both of them having half the time or near that, whatever they can afford, in their schedules is the best thing for the kids and best thing for both of them for personal lives also.
I'm talking with Zach Martin from Kids Deserve Dads. He's a parental rights advocate here in the state of Wyoming. I got some more questions for you about this, and you've got an event coming up. We'll talk about that. It's AM 650 KGAB Radio.
There's nothing ordinary about ordinary time in the Catholic Church. Jesus Christ, through the Holy Spirit, is still active and alive in our world and in our lives. Ordinary time is the time period during the year without a particular emphasis within Christ's life. During ordinary time at the Cathedral of St. Mary, we continue to walk with the Lord in the ordinary events of our lives as we reflect on the mystery of Christ himself in his fullness. Come share in the joy of the risen Lord and his gift of the Holy Spirit each Sunday at Holy Mass at the Cathedral of St. Mary.
For more than 20 years, Bonnie's restless legs kept her awake. Every night she felt burning, tingling, numbness, pain, and the constant need to move. She came to see the specialist at Anderson Podiatry Center and now sleeps 7 hours or more every night. Don't suffer from restless legs any longer. Help is here. Call Anderson Podiatry Center for a free consultation or log on to AndersonPodiatryCenter.com. That's AndersonPodiatryCenter.com.
From breastfeeding and sleepless nights to colic, bedwetting, and ear infections, being a parent is tough, but you don't have to do it alone. Chiropractic can help. At Live Well Family Chiropractic, we help guide families on the path toward true health and wellness. Your children are never too young to have their spines checked by a pediatric chiropractor. If they're exploring, playing sports, and taking tumbles, the time for a chiropractor is right now. Set your child up for a lifetime of success in spinal health. Book your appointment today at liveandwellchiro.com. That's liveandwellchiro.com.
I'm Amy Arrett, founder of Madison Reed, a hair color company I named after my daughter. It's very meaningful to me when I hear customers talk about how Madison Reed at-home hair color has changed their lives. Here's Vicky, one of our very first customers.
Coloring my own hair is easier than I ever imagined. The best part, I no longer have to sit in a salon and pay over $100 to have this done. Now I color it when it's convenient for me, and it takes less than an hour. People compliment me on how great my color is, and my hair is incredibly soft and healthy looking.
Experience beautiful, multi-dimensional, ammonia-free, salon-quality color for under $25. Join the hundreds of thousands of women who have tried and loved Madison Reed. Find your perfect shade at madison-reed.com and get 10% off plus free shipping on your first color kit. Use code TRUST. That's code TRUST. Try it. Love it. That's the beauty of Madison Reed.
In a time of personal loss, there are so many memories.
I remember the good times together.
A lifetime of good times.
In your family's sorrow, we can provide every service and option and leave you with loving memories.
A lifetime of love.
Memories of a Lifetime of Love. Schrader, Aragon, and Jacoby Funeral Home.
7:47 is the time, just like the airplane. It's AM 650, KGAB Radio, 7:48 now. If you have any questions for my guests, now would be a good time to do it. My name is Glenn Woods. I'm talking with Zach Martin. He's with Kids Deserve Dads, and that is an advocacy group to make sure that both parents, and let's be clear about this, you're not just advocating for the dad. I saw at your rallies lots of moms there saying, look, dads deserve and moms deserve as well. You're looking for shared custody. It's part of it. Right. Okay. What's your next goal from, because you got some good stuff passed that we talked about.
Yeah.
What's your goal from here? Where are you going?
So we're going to be working with a couple other groups here locally to help non-custodial parents, which 84% of the time is men. So there's a lot of women that are affected by this same thing also. And so non-custodial parents getting the rights to have their kids. One of the big things we're going to be working on in the near future is, first thing we're going to do is a lot of public service stuff. So we're going to do some things with the parks hopefully soon, and going out to parks doing some cleanup work, going to do some fishing, some camping as a reward. So kind of bonding and building some relationships and some adventures for non-custodial parents. And then we're doing some work with helping out non-custodial parents whose kids' parents have lost custody of them. They've gone to foster care, filling out paperwork and filling out and paying the fees and stuff for the courts so they can actually get their kids out of foster care. Because non-custodial parents actually don't get their kids if, like, say the custodial parent died. The kid would go to foster care before it would go to the non-custodial parent.
Okay. Well, there's some good advocacy groups to get a hold of. And it sounds like you were spreading your organization across the state of Wyoming, starting chapters here and there. How do people find you and get a hold of you?
Best place right now is our Facebook page. We are working on a nice website, but that's lengthy and expensive. So Facebook, Kids Deserve Dads, WY is our tagline, and you can find it right there. If you type in Kids Deserve Dads, you can get there. Okay. We're going to be doing a lot of things around the state here really soon, and it's going to be really powerful.
Okay. Banquets, anything like that coming
Yep. Banquet on August 4th.
All right.
Here in Cheyenne, Wyoming at the Red Lion. They've been very generous and helped us out to put on a great group, and we've got about 100 tickets sold so far, so we're really rocking and rolling. We're going to fill that house August 4th for our inaugural banquet.
Okay, so how do people find tickets?
The best way to find tickets is to reach out to me at 307-529-0129 or on our Facebook page and send us a message, and we'll get a hold of you.
And that's easy to do on Facebook. You just get onto Facebook and you type in what?
Kids Deserve Dads, WY.
Okay.
And that'll take you right to us. And then you can just send a message to Kids Deserve Dads. It goes right to me personally, and I will be the one that will administer getting you tickets.
Okay.
So,
that sounds good. Well, as you have more going on, keep coming back in. I like to keep up on
your
progress.
We're going to do monthly events. So my goal is to have one weekend a month, if not two, that we're doing things in the community. Highway cleanups. We've signed up for highway cleanups already. Pokes games, Post 6 games, going to the pool. We're going to do some educational sessions. I've been working with some head doctors and lawyers and investment bankers on how to actually, if we actually work on co-parenting and doing the best things for our kids, the $30,000 to $50,000 or $100,000 you spend to fight to keep time away from each person can actually be spent to give your kids an education or buy them investment property and provide for their retirement in the future.
That goes back to what I was saying before. Could we make the whole process less expensive? Because parents go broke during this, and the money could have been spent on families. So, all right. Ken, thanks for what you do. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Glenn.
It's AM 650 KGAB Radio. If you missed all of this interview or a part of it, you can find it not just on our Facebook page, but it'll be on KGAB.com and YouTube a little bit later.
I'm Dr. Gadget, and Master Spas has my seal of approval. You don't have to be a world-class swimmer to train like one. The Master Spas Swim Spa delivers world-class training and relaxation. Master Spas Wave Propulsion System offers a deeper, smoother current that's fully adjustable from beginners to elite swimmers. The ergonomically designed seats and jets provide a full-body massage while melting stress and tension away. The perfect blend of fitness, relaxation, and fun. For a $1,000 off coupon and a dealer nearest you, go to masterspas.com.
This is Greg Taylor. I'm running for Laramie County Sheriff. Is it just me, or has anyone noticed that the little speed enforcement trailers that appear out in the country only show up during an election year? Once again, crime is full-time in Laramie County, and that is exactly the type of sheriff I will be, a full-time sheriff. I would like to issue an open challenge to the current sheriff to debate anytime, anywhere. Check out Greg Taylor for Laramie County Sheriff on Facebook, and I urge everyone to vote in the primary August 21st. This message is approved and paid for by Greg Taylor for Laramie County Sheriff.
It's big, and it's happening now. The Honda Summer Spectacular event at Terrell Honda in Cheyenne. And now's the time to get special clearance pricing on over 150 available new Hondas. Accords, Civics, Pilots, CRVs, HRVs, Odysseys, just the new Honda you've been looking for. All clearance price to save you thousands. New 2018 Honda Civics, only $193 a month. New 2018 Accords, just $198 a month.